Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got a man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Ragin' Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Handoff to the fullback. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
On the sneak. No gain on the play. Offense facing.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red snoop, quarterback sneak. It works every time.
It's a fumble. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. On second down, they'll take to the air.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Raging Cajuns are rolling down the field. Give to the running back. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run it with the fullback. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. To the ground with the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vaughn. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll go out of bounds, but just... Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The give to the fullback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Trying to get behind the defense. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation.
The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cajuns!
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Now he's looking to throw it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year, we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball,
just plowing ahead. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. He's taking the shot. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Touchdown, Louisiana. What a grab and go for the score. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. They'll try the run. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the fullback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the 4th quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Big fullback's got it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until...
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Used the play fake. Now to throw. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking in to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.